Hello, class. I just want to give you a overview of your assignment in Module 8. It's coding discussion assignment. Those of you who have been following my YouTube videos and have already been working with um, dictionaries and key value pairs, you've already been working with arrays, much more specialized arrays than this. So what we're going to do for this assignment is, they give you some code here, and it's a console application. And as you know, with those of you who used the dictionary for the console application version, I think it was assignment 5-2, where we had all the business rules in place, so you could only register for 9 hours, and you couldn't re-register for a course a second time. You've already done far more complex work than is required of you here, so this should go pretty well for you. So I've taken this code. Now let me mention one thing about the course the course class code that they gave you. It has the old school accessor get name. And if you saw my YouTube video from 6-2 and 7-2, you know that in C Sharp, there's a better way to do this, so that you don't have to make two separate methods. You always you want to stick with making your property name, for example, here private, but you definitely want to have a public accessor and mutator for people to, so that people can interact with those properties. And then, as if you recall, in the accessors and mutators, that's where we can put our cybersecurity code to make sure that somebody who's not authorized to read the property does not get access to it, and somebody who is sending in information to set the value of that property can't send in something that's malicious, or just not allowed. Um, so that's the way I did it, and you'll see that in a moment. So in other words, instead of having get name, I just have public string name, and then I have get and set inside of here. Um, but you'll see that. And then this is the output, very simple list of courses. You don't need the number beside it, so you don't even necessarily have to do any string formatting. And you just put all of these courses into an array of type course, and then here, so here you would populate your array instead of doing it like this with individual variables. And here you would replace this with a for each loop. So for each course in courses, console write line course.name. And if you want to stick with get name, you're perfectly welcome to. Just be aware that that's not the way we do it in C Sharp. So let me go ahead then and bring up what I've been working on here. So first, we'll just demonstrate that what they provided does give you the output that's required. So let's just run this. And here it is, list of courses, and then they're all listed. So now let's change this up Let's uncomment this. And let's just get rid of this. Uncomment our for loop. And we will get rid of these individual right lines. So now this is much cleaner code. Now, remember this is very simple code, but what we did for assignment 5-2, where we had to allow people to register and we had to enforce business rules, for that, this would not be the best way to do it. That dictionary approach that we used would be a much better method, because then you have the key and the value, and you can check, for example, if you already have the choice key value in your My Courses array or in your list box, then you know that you've already registered for the course. So this is very good just for a display. Just let's say that you were getting these courses out of a database query, and then you just put them into an array and write them out, list of courses. That's it. That's the only job this does. So here you're not enforcing any business rules or allowing registration for the courses. If you were, you might need to go with a different approach than just a plain array of courses. So let's run this and make sure our output is the same. And here it is. We have exactly the same output. So we all we did was we got rid of the individual courses and the individual write lines per course, and we just built an array of new courses. And by the way, we sent the course name into the parameterized constructor of each new course. So we didn't have to use a set name or anything like that. We just piped it into the parameterized constructor. So that's it. That's your assignment. I hope it goes as well for you. And that's coding discussion. So just remember in your coding discussion some of the things I've mentioned for your reflection and your design description. And I just want to say everyone who has been submitting your work regularly in this course has done very well, and I've certainly enjoyed being your teacher. And so I just want to say continue, of course, to work on your technical skills, your coding skills, but focus also on the so-called soft skills, communication, planning, encouragement of others, just being respectful of everyone, certainly in the workplace, but outside as well. Just always remember, someone who's nice to you but not nice to the waiter is not a nice person. And I think if you do those things, it'll take you far. And so I just want to extend my best wishes to everyone for your continued success. And I've enjoyed this class with you. Thank you.